The lethal break has arrived in an exciting new galaxy, on a mission to explore, discover and chronicle. Visit extraordinary planets and ancient monuments. Marvel at new technology and strange creatures. Meet kind aliens and mysterious travelers. This is a casual man's sky. Hello and welcome to viewers and fellow casuals. You are watching Primetime Casual, and this is a special supplemental to a casual man's sky. I am here on my settlement in Spelunking Delta, and Dark has given me a challenge. And in the supplemental, we are going on a journey to discover the remaining 2 species of creatures, and possibly another 10 species of flora, as well as a couple of minerals. Spelunking Delta. Discovered 2 months ago. We have 8 of 10 fauna discovered. I'm not quite sure if this is actually native to this planet, because it's also one of my pets. I might have inadvertently populated this planet with it. And then we have the first rare creature underground, always active, and the other one is also underground. So we are going spelunking, it seems like, which means first we need to find a cave. Let's get right on it. And in case you're wondering, Dark is currently not around. He's sulking as usual. Something about return on investment. Because I'm rather broke at the moment. But fortunately I still have my ship. While flying around, I noticed this thing. I think it's one of the Galactic Archives. I knew there was one around. Hello, have you anything on cave systems? Cave systems. I'm looking for cave systems. Hello? No, that's a solar system. That's not what I want. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it. Okay. Guild is now of Interloper. I think the Explorers Guild. That's my kind of people. Perhaps the mission listening agents and this. They don't want to talk with me. Okay, so yeah, I see. Yeah, my reputation precedes me. It appears I'm on my own again. Well, the probe landed here for some reason. I mean, this is clearly a landing crater on the impact side. This was a mountain. This was a decent sized hill. The probe smashed into it. So someone thought this is worthwhile. No cave system here. I'm afraid this is bedrock. So whoever sent this probe clearly didn't know what they were doing. I just wanted to share this moment with you. This is a planet of very many rainbows. Thus, virtually at any time of day you can see a rainbow in the sky. Probably due to the high humidity of this planet, which of course means there's lots of water in the air, and that is good for rainbows. We are now on a different side of the planet, because I figured switching biomes might be good, and already there's a sentinel checking me out. They are rather tame on this planet, and this is the Restrictionoia, which is a non-uniform food seeking. I mean, it's a herbivore, and it's quite erratic in its pattern. They are akin to giant fireflies, flying in circles and swarms, occasionally grazing the ground. I think this is grazing the ground. I think this is actually how they eat, how they graze. You know, They swoop down and just roll along the ground, roll along the grass, swirling up nutrients from the soil, and then they are back up in the sky. If I could then they are back up in the sky. Well, then they'll swoop down again to graze some more. They're really rather peculiar, and I have one as pet. I finally found the entrance to the cave systems. It was sheer luck that I've seen it from the sky, because this seemed like just another of these scars in the ground. But look, this is normal as before. It's a bit of marrow bulb. But when you go down here, there's another small, very small gap that I don't actually fit through, that opens into a deeper cave. And I hope that this one might be home to some creatures. So we'll carefully open it up so as not to disturb the local fauna too much. And there, see, there. That's an unknown biological entity. I'll see if I can get closer. It seems to be feeding on the hazardous floor, which is amazing. Okay. It's a Tyranio. Meat chunks. So it seems to be a Tyranio. It's underground, always active. It was covered in the verdant landscapes of Scalolurus Delta. It's obviously, and it rampages towards its prey without caution or subtlety. Brutal carnivores will begin their bloody feasts even while the prey continues to thrash. Its death throes not yet complete. Additional observations: brain hemisphere is not linked. So there's one. There it comes. Well, it seems to be charging, but it went for a charge, but it thought otherwise. Obviously, I'm larger than its usual prey, so it considered its options. Possibly some kind of symbiotic relationship with the neurotoxins slowing down its prey. Okay. I can ride it. I could collect some milk. So clearly it's not only a kind of... Clearly it's a mammal as well. I'll keep looking if there's a way deeper into the cave to find the remaining species. And then we'll camp out here, because I think this is a perfect spot. And we'll see if we can lure them out. If we can lure them out. And just when I was about to give up hope, a stray Tyranoi led me to this little cave complex, and there you have the remaining underground creature. It's not that different from the Tyranio. Has a different head, but other than that, the Felishundi looks rather similar. It has a similar height. It's a slightly lighter in build, and it seems to be herbivorous instead of carnivorous. There's a poor sense of direction, which explains why it's so lost. And I shall try to give it some food. It's recently fed it. Take a look at the markings. It seems to have with age, since this is an elderly sample, with age the head seems to become redder and redder, while the rest remains green. Let's see, it also a mammal, milk, and you can see seems to be rather smell oriented with the nose, probably scrounging the ground for grubs. As to say about it, found on the planet Scalolura Delta, of course, both forest and grassland, long-lived and gentle. Their rich lives and complex society hierarchy develop wisdom that rivals technologically advanced species? I highly doubt that. Though they have mouths, it seems the primary nutrient intake via the skin, in the form of atmospheric mineral absorption. Carnivorous or herbivorous, they are lithovorous, which is an interesting concept. And we have a journey milestone accomplished. The collector discovered all species on the 2 planets. And there you have it. This was a short little expedition on Skolulura Delta to find all the remaining species of fauna and caves and everything. I hope you had fun. This was also a little guide to the local fauna. We have seen flying creatures, burrowing creatures, walking creatures, hopping creatures, and strange floating metal spheres that are somehow also creatures. For now, I will head into my office, log the discoveries for the day, and wait for dark, because I think he found a new way for me to make money that actually involves making money. You've been watching Primetime Casual. See you next time and fly safe.